Tech Cocktail Conversations, candid insights from startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders from around the globe.
Started back in 1999, a couple of us in a two-bedroom apartment, and here we are 15 years later, and we just moved into our new campus in downtown Las Vegas. So I always felt that you should accomplish whatever you need to accomplish through personal relationships and not position power. And I had reached a level. I was originally this SVP of merchandising, so the buying group at Zappos, and promoted somebody into my role so I could take on other pieces of the company. And went to Tony and asked Tony, what should my new title be? And he said, you figure it out. And I had gave it a few days thought and came back and I said, I don't think I need a title. And he said, well then make your official title no title. And so it's printed on my business card. So yeah, it's just, we at Zappos, there are a lot of folks now that have kind of zany titles, and it's a very flat organization, and we really believe in personal relationships to drive the business. Once again, it goes back to personal relationships and the respect that you build with different people within the organization, and not having a title just gives me the versatility to play a role in a lot of different parts of the organization. We all interact well together because I think the collisions that come about from different industries getting together, especially in a small geographical area, downtown Las Vegas, that's where a lot of the innovation happens. And so at Zappos, we encourage our employees to get out into the downtown area and collide with the different companies, Tech Cocktail or Turntable Health or Downtown Films, and get exposed to different ideas. And through those different ideas, I think that's where a lot of the innovation comes from, a lot of the creativity that will help us move on to different initiatives. I think in a previous talk that I gave, talked about the small town that I grew up in, and you basically went to work in a grocery store, gas station, or fast food, and I ended up at Taco Bell, and but I learned a ton there, and one of the things that I took away from that experience was they had a kind of a progression system in place that you would get a badge for each different skill that you learned in the restaurant. And then once you had accomplished all of the skills in the restaurant, then you'd be eligible to become a management candidate within the company. And they would also tie that skill progression to compensation. And so when we got Zappos started, I was thinking about how to build the merchandising organization, and instead of having to go out and find retail buyers to come to work for us, how could we grow them organically within the walls? That experience that I had when I was 17 kind of came back and applied that same thinking to how we can build merchants within the organization. Yeah, I eat there occasionally, but I guess what's interesting is that I'm now involved in a restaurant called Nacho Daddy. I have some partners, but I've invested in a restaurant called Nacho Daddy, and so yeah, I guess I didn't wander too far from the Taco Bell roots. Yeah.